Okay, this is homework number 12. So we are looking at number 1. What is the algebraic representation of the dilation shown below? So our answer that we're kind of looking for is going to be x comma y changes to, and then you're going to have to figure out what goes here. Since this is a dilation, you need to find out what the scale factor is, and you're going to put that in front of x. So what it's going to look like is kx comma ky. But what you need to figure out is what is k. So in the case of these triangles, I'm looking at the small triangle because that is my pre-image. And in red, I am going to highlight this line here. And then in green, for the new image, I'm going to highlight there. So we need to find out in the small triangle, that is a measurement of 1, 2, 3, which I'm going to write in here. In the bigger triangle, that's a measurement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from 3 to 6, what is your scale factor is what you're looking for, and then that way you can fill out the rest of the answer there. Number 2, what is the equation in slope-intercept form for the graph below? Okay, so slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to go ahead and show you where the y-intercept is. It is right here at 2. So the y-intercept is going to be plus 2. So you just need to find the slope and then fill out the rest of your equation. All right, number 3. What is the surface area of the rectangular prism shown below? So surface area, this is the same thing we did today. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the base that I'm going to use. Actually, first what I'm going to do is write the formula for surface area. So the formula for surface area is capital P times H plus 2 times capital B. The capital P stands for perimeter of the base, H stands for the height, and then capital B stands for the area of the base. So now let's highlight the base that we'll use. And then I'm going to write and highlight in red for us. We'll use this top part. Okay, the top and the bottom are the same. All right, so from there we'll draw the rectangle for us, what it's going to look like. And then we'll label it. So this side is 3, and then this is 5. So what I'll do is I'll do this one for us, or kind of for you. So we'll need to find the perimeter of the base. So to find the perimeter, we just add up all the sides of the rectangle that I've drawn. So 3 times 5, or 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. So we get a perimeter of the base of 16. Now area of the base, remember we just multiplied length times width. So 3 times 5 gives us that. Area of the base of 15. And then the height of this prism is the distance between the two bases. So the top and the bottom, that distance between the two is 8. So now once I have those numbers, then I can fill in my formula. So we got 16 times the height, which is 8, plus 2 times the area of the base, which is 15. So do that, and you'll be able to get your answer. Okay. Question number 9, I believe there's another one like that. So I will just draw the base for you and then give you the formula, and then you can figure out the rest. Number 4, A cylinder-shaped can of Coke has a radius of 2 3/4 inches and a height of 4 1/2 inches. What is the volume of this can of Coke? So 2 3/4 is the same thing as 2.75, and then 4 1/2 is the same as 4.5. All right, so volume for a cylinder. Okay. V equals area of the base times the height. Before we do that, area of the base, which is pi r squared. Okay. And also don't forget our radius is the 2.75. Okay, so using the information from number 4, what is the surface area of that can of Coke? So remember our radius is 2.75 and our height is going to be 4.5, 4.5. So surface area for this, okay, for a cylinder, remember, is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. Number 6, a sphere has a diameter of 18.5 centimeters. What is the volume of this sphere? So we're looking for volume. Okay, my diameter is 18.5. We need the radius for volume of a sphere. So the radius of this, I'll help you out. 18.5 divided by 2. The radius for this sphere is going to be 9.25. All right. And now volume of the sphere, remember, is 4 over 3 times pi times the radius cubed. All right, number 7. Will a transformation with an algebraic representation of x comma y changes to 1/5 times x comma 1/5 times y preserve congruence? So preserve congruence, what that really means is that will the shape, when it turns into the new shape, will it stay the same size? Is what we're asking for. So yes or no. All right, number 8. What is the volume of the cone below? So volume of a cone, first of all, my radius on this cone is going to be 3 because it's half of 6. Okay. Some questions about the height. Now, the height of this cone is when it's straight up and down. So like from the point where it is and when it goes straight down from there. So the height for this is going to be 4. That 5 is just really extra information that you are not going to need for this. So now from here, we can go ahead and look at our formula for volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is 1/3 area of the base times the height. So before we do that, we have to find the area of the base, which is still pi r squared. All right, number 9, another surface area for a rectangular prism. What is the surface area of the rectangular prism shown below? So first of all, we're going to write our formula for rectangular prism and surface area. So surface area for rectangular prism is perimeter base times the height plus 2 times area of the base. So from there, we're going to go ahead, we can highlight this bottom one we'll use, like so, as the base, and then we'll draw it out over here. So from here, we have 6 and 3. This 4 right here is going to be my height, in case you're wondering. All right, so from here, you're going to find the perimeter base, area of the base, and we already know the height, which is 4. So you just have to find the perimeter of that base and the area of the base, and then plug it into your formula. Number 10. What is the lateral surface area of a cylinder with a radius of 4.8 inches and a height of 6.5 inches. So 6.5, same thing as 6.5. All right. So lateral surface area of a cylinder. So lateral surface area, remember, of a cylinder is really 2 times pi times the radius times the height. And then that's it. Plug it into your formula and get your answer. It's going to be approximately, so